Welcome back to 0 to 60, and today, well, as you know, we are here for the roll racing event with Andrew's budget BMW build. But while we're here, we've just bumped into another fellow YouTuber from this sort of area that goes by the name of Corn-Fed Boost.
Hey, hi guys.
Yeah, we actually, well, it was that video of yours where you summed up your entire build.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think that was the first video of yours that we saw, and it was a very good video, very encapsulating, and like straight away it was such a good story that you told of your car. And I think that was when we started following you, and I think you started following us back. So we've kept in touch, and sorry, cars going everywhere. We've kept in touch, but we've never met. And his Commodore, it just turns out to be, well, it's going to have more power than Andrew's car. So
maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but it is also still a manual. So
yeah.
Tonight's the night that we're finally going to get to race. But while we're here, I wanted to actually have a quick chat, because we've never actually met Dane before in person, and actually check out his car. And it's just parked over there, is it?
Yeah, it's just a couple of doors over that way.
Well, let's go check it out.
We're going to have a look. So,
well, from the outside, dude, it kind of just looks like, well, I was going to say it looks like a VT, but from the front it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a little deceiving. It's got the bit of a facelift front on it, but it is a VT Bellina.
Cool, and you just put a VY front on it?
Bit of the VZ front.
Oh, the VZ, sorry, yeah.
Just to update it, and it hides the intercooler really well.
It does, yeah.
So
now, that's actually, the cooler doesn't actually look that big considering how much power you're running.
It is actually too small for it. I'm about to upgrade to a bigger one.
Ah, is that, Andrew said you're going to pull it off the road after tonight's event?
Yeah, so tonight's event's coming off and it's getting a
gigantic turbo.
Upgrade. Yes.
And cool,
from that, yes.
And a new charge system.
Yes, new turbo, new charge system, and new clutch.
And a new clutch, okay. So in its current state, what sort of power are we talking?
Throttle body. So in its current state, with the Borg-Warner S366 that's currently on it, at 30 PSI it made 755 at the hubs.
If you guys aren't familiar with the Commodore Ecotec, I can't fathom that. I've driven a lot of commies in my day, and that is insane. I'm so looking forward to seeing how this thing goes against the N54.
So am I. That thing looks like it gets down, so I'm excited to get
it does, and they're a very different animal. But
yes.
I think the biggest, I think if you can do it perfectly, you'll have him. You might even walk him, especially with the tyres you're running.
Yes, the tyres are going to help a lot.
Yeah, so he's actually got some proper slicks here today.
Yeah, they're hiding out in the boot. Yeah, that thing is so nice and smooth and refined, and this is everything opposite. It rattles, clunks, bangs, pops.
Oh, that rattles and clunks as well, man. Don't worry, don't worry. Can we have a look under the hood?
Yeah, sure.
The bonnet, I should say. What does a 750 horsepower Commodore engine look like?
Just a little baby V6, a little baby turbo.
Yeah, it's not a baby turbo. Now, I mentioned the video you did before. If you haven't, well, you should. I'll put a link to that video where you summed up this car and the entire build in the video.
Yeah, so that was just after I painted, I believe, is the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's entitled, "This is my Turbo Ecotec Commodore" or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yep.
I basically gave a rundown of the car's history up until the point of where I painted it, and that was before I had it tuned at the 750 horsepower. So I was making around 500 at the time.
Which even at that point, that is just colossal numbers for, well, I'll say a 3.8, but it's not a 3.8 anymore, is it?
Yes, 3.8.
It's still a 3.8?
Yeah.
I don't understand those power numbers, dude.
It's only board 20 thou, but it's J pistons, spool rods, stock crank, stock block, heads are ported, valve springs, valves. The usual stuff.
A lot of stuff, but you did it all yourself.
Yes.
That's what I really like. It's
everything except for the machine work.
Yeah.
I don't have $30,000 machines to do it. Otherwise I would have.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But that was what I really liked about seeing that video and seeing this car being built, is you were very relatable. Struggling with some things,
yes,
and which Andrew and I are very, very familiar with.
Especially with your S62.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. But again, hopefully it's all worth it in the long run.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
It's brief moments of amazing, awesome glory.
Yeah, make it worth it.
Contain breaking shit constantly.
Yeah. Well, I will put a link to that video that we were talking about, because if you're into cars, even if you are from Europe or whatever and you don't know what a Commodore is, it is worth watching. And as for today, we are going to try and get out early and line up these two cars properly. And if you're okay, I want to even try and jump in the passenger seat and see what a 750 horsepower VT feels like.
Absolutely. Well, I'll make it happen.
Sweet, man.
Good video, good race, good watch. It's going to be interesting, exciting, and I think we're all going to learn a little bit of something.
Yeah, sounds good to me. All right, let's do it.
All right, we are heading out.
Logging, yep.
Fucking hell, do you feel it spin?
Yes, traction's not great on this cold tarmac. All right, so 40 speed limit.
I'm just gonna try and roll it out gently.
Dude, you can't hear your thing at all over the commie.
Oh, I cannot hear the car. He's going too slow.
Wait for that green.
That's why I love John. We take the front end. He needs the front side. I'll wire it.
Shut up, I fucking got this. That means one thing. We're in Ethel.
That's all. We're going to roast some gears.
Yes, yeah, that's something that I do miss.
Good, thanks.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you, sir. That is something I do miss when driving Andrew's N54.
Yes.
It takes a bit of excitement away, but it makes it quick for the races.
It does. Makes it very fast, but you lose a bit of connection with the car, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of connection, how are these tyres hooking up out there?
Not good in second.
Okay, so still nothing.
Yeah, but it's probably just because there's no heat in them yet.
Yeah. I was going to say, even on Andrew's car, it's worse than the street. It must just be really cold bitumen.
Yeah, I think so.
It makes all the right noises.
It sure does.
So in that first race against Andrew,
Yes.
did Andrew get the jump?
Well, probably not so much the jump, but I had turbo lag to wait.
Yep.
By the time my car come on, he was just in front of me a bit.
Which, when does this, like, with having such a massive power out of this engine,
Yes.
where does the power really come in?
It's all in the top end, so everything 4,000, 4.5 and up.
So 4.5 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It
Yeah,
really takes a little bit to wind on, but once it's on,
you're on hard.
you're on, it's not stopping.
All right, so, like, it seemed pretty close, although Andrew
Yeah.
did pull away initially. So are you going to try anything differently this time?
No, hopefully I can maybe throttle on a little bit sooner.
Yep.
Take up a bit of that lag and we can leave together.
All right, and what gear are you starting in, out of curiosity?
First. So
You're in first?
First, yeah.
Holy shit.
Just because that's right at the
shit.
before the power band.
Wow, okay, well that's going to make a difference. So you've got to go, you punch it in first, then you've got to grab
Punch it first,
second,
then second,
and then third.
You just didn't hook up in second, then third.
Oh,
and then
man.
just before the finish line, I should really shift to fourth.
Whoa, okay, there's a lot more going on than in the N54.
Oh yeah, I imagine that's very tame.
Andrew rolls around the corner in second.
Oh yeah?
It's in power band, punches
Yeah,
it,
right.
grabs a paddle third, and yeah, probably grabs fourth,
Easy.
just past the finish. Yeah, he'd be grabbing fourth before the finish line actually. But still, very you're just grabbing paddles.
Yeah, no, it's a lot different. It's a lot more work to drive this thing.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, man. Hopefully this line goes quick.
The fuck?
We're good. Actually sounds all right from the outside.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything inside.
Really?
That's crazy, so you're into first.
Yep, back into first.
Chop, chop.
Here we go.
Get. Holy shit balls. Okay, wow, all right. This 100%, man, this is pulling stronger than his, which is what I was expecting.
You would expect, yeah.
but it gets you on the shifts.
It does.
Damn, you got to sort that flat shift out.
Oh yeah, I know. It's got the switch, and the switch is doing stuff, but the ECU doesn't want to let it do it.
Yeah, far out. Good run.
Very fast.
I think that is very, very fast, and I reckon it stops very quick looking at the size of those brakes as well.
It does.
That's a cool bit of kit.
Eyeballs out of your sockets.
All right, we up.
Here we go.
Okay, so this time you're going to try the left lane,
Yeah.
and
Left lane. I'll try and get a bit more of a jump on him.
yeah, I reckon that's the trick.
Yeah.
Because that N54, it's already pretty much in its power band,
Yeah.
in second gear, so you've got more shifts, you've got everything. I reckon
I got everything.
when we think the light's going to go green, punch it. And we won't tell him. Because I reckon how much lag this thing's got anyway.
Oh.
Psh, psh, that's fair.
Yeah. See if I can brake boost it a little.
Yes, yeah, maybe some brake boosting. Sounds like it's doing its job. Yep, get ready. Go! Yes! Dude, that felt like a different car.
Yeah.
That launch, was that just because you punched it in power band?
Yeah, just because the brake boost.
Oh my God.
Just to get the turbo spinning.
You smoked him, didn't you?
Fucking smashed it.
God, that is what 750 wheel horsepower will do.
Yes.
Even through a manual box.
I could feel the tyres crinkling up.
Yeah. Like, even, dude, when you're into third, I can still feel it fighting for grip.
Yeah, that's just.
And you're being real smooth on the shifts.
Yeah.
Like, you're not trying to dump the clutch, trying to make it break loose. It's just, this thing is a weapon.
It is.
That was awesome. he's probably already ordering new turbos.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. That was,
Yeah,
I'm
no
so
worries.
glad we decided to run again.
Yeah, so am I. That was good.
Well, dude, that was bloody awesome to actually ride in the passenger seat. So thank you very much for taking me out.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, I'll jump out now, let you do some more passenger rides because everyone wants to ride in this bad boy.
Everyone wants to go.
But, yeah, night's still young, so I'm sure we'll see you before we head off. But regardless, dude, it has been awesome to finally meet you.
No worries, it has. Good to meet you too. Good to see that Beamer in person. That thing is ludicrous.
And yeah, man, I guess just keep punching your videos out and keep building this bad boy because they are awesome to see.
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much. You guys too. I'm keen to see some more on your thing though, that M5.
Yeah, she's coming. She's coming. It's not going to be that quick though, that's the thing.
I don't know.
It sounds good, I'll give it that.
It does sound very nice actually.